What's up guys, so today we're going to be installing these adjustable tow arms in my 07 Nissan 350Z. Should be fairly simple, so let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to have to do is jack up the car, take this wheel off, and see what we got under here. I think I'm going to have to move my car first, get it more in position so I can get to both sides easier. I think that's about it. Let's get into it. It's smashing my lip. So basically I gotta not raise it as high over there. I'm gonna try to jack it up on the front side here, but I don't think that's gonna work either. So basically I just wanted to show you this because I found humor in it. I jacked up the rear of my car so high on this side that I had to jack up my front because my wheelbase is so short, and I had to be careful mainly because of low life, I guess. The funny thing is this may be as low as my car will be when I get done with it. But anyways, I got the car jacked up, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the wheels off. Yeah, let's get to it. Okay, let me explain a little bit about what I'm doing here. Alright, that right there is the holder for your spring in the rear. Now if you do a conversion to a true coilover like this one, then this is then just your toe adjustment. Now here's the problem. This has extremely limited adjustment, and they didn't really anticipate you putting a true coilover in it. So back there is where it would be normally adjusted. Right there is where it would normally be adjusted with the camber bolt. This whole thing right here is completely useless for the most part. Now if you ever wanted to go back to stock, it wouldn't be entirely useless. But in this case, with me wanting more adjustment, wanting to get my alignment perfect and get it to where I want it and get my toe right, I need new toe arms that are more adjustable. So how does this work? I'm going to explain to you in... Okay, so this is the arm that I'm replacing that with. Now, how this thing works is there are these locking nuts on the end, and this will turn in and out, which will adjust the length, obviously. I, for now, am going to make this the same length as this right here because it'll be as close to my alignment as I can get it. So you're going to use the stock bolts to put it back in, and the camber adjustment will just, now it'll be all in the arm, which is how you want it. Now, I did something wrong a long time ago, and when I put this coilover in, for some reason I didn't have the end piece, I didn't have the bolt to completely bolt this on. So I just kind of stole it from here. Now you do not want to do this, but I've been running with this bolt just kind of sit in there, which is completely wrong. Don't do what I do, learn from my mistakes. So I'm going to take this off, and I think I'm going to go to a hardware store and get the other side of this bolt so it can actually be tightened down, and I'll get these arms put in there. I got both of them out. I'm gonna go and head to the hardware store because I need to get the other half of that bolt so I can actually tighten it. But I'm really close to getting these in already. Doesn't take long, just those 2 bolts, and should be easy. When you're looking at this thing, you're gonna see this, which is up front, and that's in the back. All it is 2 bolts. Break them loose, take them off, this whole thing falls out. As long as you don't have a spring in it. Now if you have a spring, then it's a whole nother story, but if you're just replacing this with tow arms for the true coilovers, alright, that's what you do. Alright, I'm gonna go to the hardware store and get a bolt. Okay, so I got my nuts for these bolts. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on these tow arms here. Should be pretty straightforward. I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. Okay, so this tow arm is gonna go obviously in this spot right here, which is gonna connect from here to back here. And this part here is gonna go like that onto there. And the back piece will go in the back where it should be. I'm going to get this at the same length as this to the best that I can. So it would be flipped. It's going to be flipped to like this. And then I'm going to put this side by side, trying to compare the length. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to throw it in the car. You just put those 2 bolts in and you should be good. So that's what I'm going to do, and we will have a deleted spring holder. Yeah, let's get to it. Set my heart Alright, so that would be the tow arms in the car. As you can see, there's one of them right there, completely installed, which takes care of that bucket for the spring. And this is the other one right there. Super, super easy. 2 bolts, and if you don't lose the bolt like I do, you should be fine. Alright, so that's how you get rid of these. That's how you replace these with a good adjustable tow arm. And that's it for this video. If you like what you see here, then leave a like, subscribe. If you have any questions, leave down in the comments. I'll respond. Yeah, so see you in the next one.